Ebanie Khan here for Seconds Out with Ebanie Bridges, trading the boxing gloves for the microphone this time round. We've had the draws now for both sides, the males and the women. Talk to me about the women. What's the pick of the bunch so far?
The pick of the bunch, as in the fight-wise, I'm excited about that Barbie and Whitney, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know. I just got a feeling I want to see that fight. I think that's an exciting fight. Obviously, L's fight. I want to see that. I think that's a really interesting matchup. The height difference. I'm interested to see how Elle handles that. Look, it's exciting. The girls. The thing is, the girls. None of them have had fights yet, except for Elle. So it just leaves it really unknown. Like, we have no idea what's going to come. So that kind of makes it exciting. As for the boys, I think there's some good matchups there with the boys. They've all had a bit of experience. I think it's going to be pretty competitive for all of them. So it's good.
Brooke is rightly, as a lot of the women have said, and you've said yourself, is the favourite in the fight. Do you feel that brings an additional pressure to perform? She can't go out in the first round because then, that favourite tag goes straight away and the opportunity goes straight away too, but got to perform.
Yes, definitely. I mean, it's going to put a little pressure, but pressure builds, like diamonds have come from pressure, right? So, yeah, it's make or break. It's going to be make or break. I mean, Elle's always had pressure on her. She always puts so much pressure on herself. So it's nothing that she's not used to. I think it's just going to drive her to want her to train harder, most definitely, because she wants to be the best and she wants to win. So I don't think it's a bad thing at all. I think it'd be a problem if she was taking it easy and not putting that pressure on herself.
Speaking to Mark Tibbs, he said that he feels Elle could transition into the pro game.
Yeah.
Can she?
Yeah, most definitely. I definitely think that Elle has a lot of potential, and a couple more of these fights, these are just like white collar fights to her, or just like amateur fights for a novice boxer. So, a few more of that just to get her experience. She's only young. She's only 25. She's got plenty of time. I had my first amateur fight a couple of weeks before my 30th birthday, so she got plenty of time. And she's definitely got it all. She's got a great team around her, and she's got the mind and the discipline to go far.
It seemed like fate that Austin McBroom and Gibb would fight again. They drew each other again, fiery from the start. Can you pick a winner?
I think that Gibbs, he is tough and he's strong, and he's relentless. So unless Austin comes back with some, more fitness, I think he needs a lot more. He needs more fitness. Then I think I see it going a very similar way.
Let's bring the talk to yourself. People want to see you back in the ring again. What's the latest with you?
The latest is that I just had my brace taken off my hand a couple of weeks ago. I'm seeing my doctor and my hand therapist on Tuesday. We've put out a plan that we want to be sparring by May. So I'm building on my strength on my hand to get my hand back so I can start sparring in May. And once I can start sparring and hitting with both hands on the pads and everything like that, then, I can start a camp. Got 8 weeks. So I'm giving myself a timeline of hopefully July and August by the latest.
Just hearing that Nina Hughes wants Shannon Courtenay. What do you think of that fight?
I thought they were fighting. I wasn't sure if she wants her. I just thought they were fighting. Great fight. I think it'll be competitive. Obviously, I want Shani to win because I want to fight her for a belt and I want to beat her and take the belt off her.
That rivalry between you and Shannon Courtenay, do you feel like you're destined to fight maybe hopefully this year? If she picks up the belt, you two lock horns again and you get the win this time?
I'm not too sure. When I just know that we're destined to fight, whether it be this year or next year. The next 2 years are mega. I'm not going to be able to fight till the end of the year. I've probably only got 2 fights at the end of this year, hopefully, depending. But I think next year is going to be a really big year for me.
I mean, last one, just on the Australian front, did you catch Tim Tszyu versus Harrison? Thank you.
No, definitely tuned in to watch that. I've always said that Tim Tszyu is one of my favourite Australian boxers. I think he's the best Australian boxer. And if anyone out of the boys can be, world champion at this point, it's him. I do believe he is special. I think Harrison was going to be the biggest test for him to see how he handles that. And he just blitzed it, So, honestly, him versus Charlo, I think he beats Charlo. I really do think he beats Charlo. I was a little bit, not hesitant, but I was like, he might lose against Harrison. It could be that loss. Even though I was quite confident, I do think he's special. He needed to be tested by that American kind of status, and he blitzed it. So I see that he'll beat Charlo.
Pleasure speaking to you. Looking forward to seeing you back in the ring. Thanks for speaking to Seconds Out. Much appreciated.